folks. My name is Robert Capers, U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern District of New York. Today, just a few moments ago, Chief Judge Dora Irizarry sentenced former state senator and former Senate Democratic leader John Sampson to 60 months incarceration, that's 5 years, on the 3 counts of conviction to run concurrent. And we thank her for her kind consideration and the sentence that she imposed. We believe that this is a significant event in our investigation and prosecution of John Sampson for the various abuses of the public trust that he engaged in over a course of years. As you well know, as you heard at trial and was well established in all of our pleadings, Mr. Sampson was an attorney in long standing and a former state senator who abused essentially every position that he had of trust for his own good. He abused his position as an attorney and a referee in the sale of distressed properties by embezzling almost $200,000 in funds for his own use and then securing a loan from somebody else to try to pay that money back. He abused his position as a state senator to help that person, Ed Ahmad, when he was the target of a federal investigation and was subsequently arrested for mortgage fraud. He abused that position by trying to intervene on his behalf on various events as a state senator. He abused his position as a friend to a member of the U.S. Attorney's Office, our office, in good standing and long standing, by imposing on that person to find out information about that ongoing investigation so that he could, in his own way, attempt to obstruct that investigation. And the reason for that was clear. It's for his own good, because he believed that if that investigation went forward and Mr. Ahmad cooperated against him, then his malfeasance, his embezzlement of money and securing of that loan from Mr. Ahmad would come to the fore. And so because of that, he abused that position. The court, I think, weighed all of these factors correctly and heavily and imposed a just sentence. And so we are pleased with what occurred today, and we hope that it sends the clear message to those who hold positions of trust to focus on preserving that public trust. Don't use these positions of trust to further your own personal goals. We also want to thank our partners in this investigation, the FBI, the FDIC, Office of Inspector General, the Public Integrity Section in the Department of Justice in Washington, the Department of Justice Inspector General's Office, and I also want to congratulate the hard work and recognize the hard work of the assistants in my office who worked on this case. And they're standing behind me, Paul Tuckman, Alex Solomon, Marisa Seifin. We congratulate them and thank them for their service. Any questions, folks?
Are cases like this is obviously the latest in a long line of cases out of Albany where top lawmakers have been convicted, sentenced in corruption cases like this. Are these cases having the deterrent effect that you and other prosecutors would like them to have?
We hope. What we do is we investigate vigorously. And when appropriate, we bring charges and we advocate for the most appropriate sentence that we can in hopes that it will send a message that abuses of the public trust will not be tolerated.
Off topic, can you give us any update on the status of the Eric Garner investigation?
I cannot. Yeah?
Any, one other off topic, any conversations between you and the incoming administration about your position here?
No. What I do is come to work every day and serve the department and serve the people of this district. And will do so until I absolutely can't anymore. And my hope is that I'll continue to. But until then, I keep doing the job. Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks very much, folks.